Hi, my name is Andrew Fitzgerald, and this is going to be my business marketing presentation, kind of to go along with the paper, of course. And so, when researching about marketing, and I've taken a few marketing classes in my time, I think the biggest issue in marketing is staying ahead of the curve, is knowing the trends, knowing what to look out for as a marketer, know what's popular. I think those are the biggest things to highlight in the field of marketing. So I wanted to look at this certain article. It's the 7 marketing trends for beginners. Let's just dive into it. I know seven's a lot, so let's kind of get to it. It says marketers will fine-tune their application of AI tools. I'm sure you see it as well. AI is simply everywhere these days, and to think it's only the tip of the iceberg. I think, to me, AI is going to take over most of the world's jobs at some point because it's so convenient. It's very quick. It says AI is the present and future. It says AI is starting to take over search engines, and you may not think much of that, but to a marketing guy, a search engine is a huge deal because let's say you're looking for a certain product and you put it into a search engine such as Google, and yours might be the one that pops up. So I think search engines are super important. And if AI kind of takes over that, it kind of puts in jeopardy because I know certain people can sponsor their business more to be put on search engines more, like to be put at the top of the list for a certain product or service. When it's an AI, that might change. So it's important to kind of know what's coming. And it says be familiar and try to work with AI as soon as possible and as much as possible. AI is the future of this business and is the present of this business nowadays, which is something that I never thought I'd see, but I do. It's important to be familiar with the tools that are now present in our business. So make sure to research into AI. It says brands that focus on high quality will win. Now, I see this a lot of times in the food industry, especially high quality food. Of course, everybody wants high quality food. Who would not? High quality food is going to beat out low quality food. And I think that kind of shows in every business. Of course, you want the high quality stuff. And I know certain businesses you want the quick, the easy, the cheap. But I think now as a society, we're starting to realize that, hey, we want what's best for us. Maybe it might take a little bit longer, but we want the best possible product or service. And it says high quality makes you stand out. When you say that when you have a higher quality product or service than a competitor, it helps you beat out your competition, helps you stand out in that field. It says better relations with your customers. Of course, that is referring to high quality products or service. It helps you gain better relations with your customers. And it says it builds a good reputation in the field you're in. And I put Apple as a reference there. This is a MacBook itself. And I know I'm not the only one that thinks this, but when it comes to technology, especially with iPhones and computers, I pretty much only shop Apple because I know their reputation's great. I know how to use them now. I've used them pretty much my entire life, and it's easy, and they're great high quality products. So they're doing what's right. Next is more businesses will invest in nano or micro influencer technology. Kind of a mouthful, excuse me. What this pretty much means is that a lot of companies are going to use influencers to help promote their products, whether it's from social media or maybe it's a sports figure or celebrity, whatever the case may be. And when talking about nano or micro, and I also put macro here, it says nano is 1,000 to 10,000 followers. Micro is about 10,000 to 500,000 followers, and macro is 500,000 to 1,000,000 followers. And I'm sure there's more after that. Now, you might be thinking, of course, why would you want to do the smaller ones, but you can reach a bigger one? But the key thing is, say you're promoting a sports drink. You want to reach that sports demographic. And if you go to some of these nano and micro guys, you might be getting to a very specific subcategory of a demographic. So those are really important. But of course, the macro, the broad fields, those are important too. A lot of companies are going to be using those to help promote their product or service. So it's important to do that yourself with your own business, whatever the case may be. And it says companies will invest in partnership marketing. Kind of goes a little bit with what we were talking about last time, but the key difference is that they'll also use, this is another business here, not just a celebrity or a sports guy or whatever the case may be. It says partnership marketing is when you co-market with another company. It helps you reach a different customer base, and of course, two is sometimes better than one. Say it's not necessarily the same thing, but I know like Doritos and Mountain Dew. Take it for example, they sometimes co-market a ton. They'll have a promotion of you just see those together a lot, kind of like the Taco Bell and I think it's a different chain, a KFC. I think you'll find those two. I think sometimes in the same building. Maybe they're owned by the same person, but I don't know. But so you'll see them a lot together, and they yin and yang. They kind of help each other promote a lot. If you're in a similar market, or maybe you're in a market where two things accompany each other, why not have the other business or firm help market the same product with you? I think it's pretty useful. It says more marketers will look into user-generated video content, and this is what I'm talking about earlier with the influencers, talking about YouTubers, TikTokers, that whole thing, which is just huge today. Like if I had my own business, I would highlight this out of everything, because I think that, I mean, check out how many users there are on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and all these other things. It is the number one way to market, in my opinion, is to find somebody in your demographic and help or use them to help you market your product or service. I mean, it is just all there in front of you. It says it helps you reach certain demographics, like I said. And if you pick the right influencer, you also gain the set of skills from that influencer. So maybe you're not the best at making videos for your firm or product, service, or business. Maybe this guy is. Pick the one that's great at it, and that video is pretty much yours now to promote. Really great way of marketing a product. Excuse me. It says shorter videos will be prioritized. And this kind of goes along with a little bit of what we've been talking about with TikTok especially. Of course, TikToks, I don't think they can go over 5 minutes. I think, especially as a marketing video, it shouldn't go over a minute, period. It's just like kind of a commercial. It needs to be something that stands out, something that captures the attention easily, and something that sticks. Which is pretty much exactly these points. It says short videos are easier to remember. That's from digitalagencynetwork.com. And if you're able to get your point across quickly and easily, and if it's a good, nice video that is entertaining even, say it gets so entertaining and it gets popular online, like maybe it's a meme or something like that on TikTok. I mean, that is the perfect marketing that you could possibly ask for. Also, brands will change their approach to social media marketing. I think social media is the leader in marketing at this point. I know it used to be TV some years ago, but especially for the younger generation, if you're trying to market to them, social media is the way to go. And if you can grab an influencer, a popular influencer, to promote their product or service, I mean, you could go to the moon. It's the success is all there. Social media can also be tracked easier. You can reach certain demographics easier, and social media is the present and future of marketing. You're able to see and track who's watching what and who you want to watch way easier. So those are the seven trends in marketing. Find those so important, of course. I know I'm going to apply those to my personal life whenever I own a business, or if any other business would like those skills, I'll definitely be marketing those skills to them. So thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.